actually, let me redo that again because I'm going to put it up on YouTube. Drum, Ogdals on the shoulder, chest, and bracer. 2-piece Blackthorns. We also got the Swampland Waiters, SMK with the Ukapit Serpent, Unity Ring, and the Tall Man's Finger. I think I said Tasker already. Also using the Belt of Transcendence that makes it so every time we summon a Fetish Sycophant when you hit with the Mana Spender. Haunt, Poison Spirit, Piranha, Frozen Piranha, Spirit Walk, Zombie Dogs or Rabbit Dogs, Fetish Army with Headhunters, Big Bad Voodoo, Midnight Feast, Zombie Dog Handler, Pierce the Veil, and Rush the Essence. And let's run in. Yeah, if they actually made Tall Man's Finger, Small Man's Finger actually a build, like they actually combo together, that'd be great. And then maybe you can even throw something on there that makes it so that they give you like more survivability to make up for the Unity Ring, because it always comes back to Unity Ring. I was joking with people back in the day when they first thought Unity Ring was fantastic. They're like, oh, it's great. I'm like, there's going to come a time and place when you hate that ring because you have to run it. And now people are like, can we get rid of Unity Ring and stuff? And it's like, no, we can't get rid of Unity Ring. You guys wanted it, so you sit there and you lay in your bed that you made. So this riff automatically looks a lot better than the other one that we have. Very chill, laid back. I don't have to do much. Just make sure I keep Haunt on everything. Pets will do their damage. And just basically chillax. Probably should have ran Hex if I'd known I was going to get this easy of a riff, but that's okay. Alright, speed on to the next area. Through the door. Alright, where the another elite, drop everything. And then now I just gotta sit back and chill. Ooh, gotta dodge a thunderstorm, drop another big bad voodoo. Hopefully my zombie dog gets on the elite, because if he gets on the elite, he kills him very quickly. Which is fantastic. And it looks like he is. And we got everything inside of Frozen Piranhas, and they're just doing these lackluster thunderstorms, which I'm not complaining about, because it's better than some of the monsters, because it seems like some monsters, when they do thunderstorm, they go crazy. Alright, so he should be down in a moment. And I don't think the zombie dog's on him. Okay, now he's on him. And that's something I noticed too. Sometimes the zombie dog doesn't seem to be on its target all the time, but I don't know if he's herped or derping. Maybe it's just too many fetishes on the screen, and that's something I have to consider. Go ahead and start prepping for the next room. Got another elite getting ready to come through. We got Mr. Hopscotch. Gonna just bring it out into this room. I think we're pretty much safe. These monsters are pretty non-threatening, so we're gonna be a little bit aggressive because I think we can at least afford to. And like I said, just try to keep Haunt up on everything and just not die to anything and not Spirit Walk unless I absolutely have to. Nice big room full of a lot of monsters. Let my pets do their thing. Ooh, he's charging at me. I don't like it when he's charging, so just gotta watch out for Mr. Hopscotch. Or not Hopscotch, I call those guys what, Mega Man? Hopscotch is the Rift Guardian, and I just Spirit Walk myself into a mob like an idiot. Okay. Yeah, okay. If I make it out of this, I swear. No, that's so bad of me. I don't know why I Spirit Walked into the middle of that like a noob. I was doing so well. And then now my zombie dog's on cooldown. Now I'm going to get punished for this because now all I got is fetishes. So I deserve that. All I had to do was stay outside the door. But I had to go inside the door and play aggressive, and that's what I get. So now we got to wait for the zombie dog to come off cooldown. Luckily the fetishes do some type of damage, but they really don't do that great. The zombie dog's about to be back up. Hopefully after we clear this whole room it won't be too bad of a loss, but I think I might actually come out a little bit ahead after I clear out this room though, because there was a lot of monsters in here, and luckily they're not bad, and the elite that we got was very easy. Still got Mr. Hopscotch, or not Hopscotch, Mega Man. And eventually our zombie dog will kill everything, so we're just gonna run around the room just spamming Haunt as much as possible. Yeah, we're actually a little bit ahead right now, which is not bad. And everything's starting to die now. But I could have been way further ahead if I didn't take that death. Okay, cool. And then once we get this guy dead, then that'll be good. Because then he's going to give me some globes. That's going to put us ahead by a lot, actually. That was actually pretty solid, though. Except for me dying. That was actually pretty decent. And we'll just keep speeding through. Oh, a dead end. Don't want to go that way. Tiki Sack and Carnivore are going to be neck and neck. I don't know, man. We got to have to wait till live service comes out, man. I think they're both going to be on the same level. Either or. One has AoE, one doesn't. One has AoE, one has Permafear. It just really comes down to who can get a luckier riff. I think they'll be at the same level, but I don't think there's going to be too much of a difference. Because both of them were 54 before they reset the leaderboards on PTR. So, this is actually going pretty good, but I'm not going to talk too much on it because I don't want to get bad RNG. Ooh, a speed pylon. I'll just go ahead and start trying to prep for the next set of maps. There we go. Ooh, I need a repair. That's not good. Alright. I'm just trying to get into the next room so my pets can do their thing. There we go. Oh, you won't find the profile for this one. This is on PTR, but I'll go over my gear one more time before I go. Ooh, spiders, guys. Spiders are easy and they're great. Nothing like getting a room full of spiders, except for when they are backed by Exorcist. I spoke too soon. Hey, what's up, Mr. Exorcist? Can you die? Can you stop shooting those? I think they toned down their damage, because I haven't like gotten really maliciously mauled by one. So I think they did tone down the damage, which is good. Nice spiders. Goatmen throwing spears. This rift is just a nice, easy rift that doesn't have anything that makes you question why do you keep punishing yourself by going through here. They're very friendly. Except again for the Exorcist, he's a jerk. But hey, that's okay. Sometimes you get a jerk in a bunch. You know, you don't really have to ask or understand why he's a jerk, you just have to know that, oh, it's a jerk. There goes another one. I'm going to try to spirit walk upstairs, drop a zombie dog, get these guys killed, dodge their little phantom bolts of lightning that kill. We're actually doing okay. Ooh! Don't do that. There we go. Nice. Not perfect, but nice. Keep it moving. Spirit walk down the stairs into more monsters. Make sure I'm not close to that Exorcist because he's a jerk. And he has a bunch of jerky Exorcist friends as well too. Now, I basically don't know whether or not I should go down or should go up. Something's telling me to go up, so, you know, I'll just follow that feeling and go up. Watch me get a terrible monster as well, too, or hope elite monster. Ooh, a pylon! Hey, power pylon! Alright, so, what we want to do is get this power pylon next to an elite, so I'm not going to waste it right now. Let's see if maybe we got an elite coming up, and then I'll come back. Yes, we do have an elite. So I want to wait till we get most of his trash monsters done, hit the power pylon, run over, and oh, he has shielding. Oh, isn't he a troll? Luckily, he just came out of troll. Yep, he just died. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't. He's still in, I think one of them, yeah, the big guy's still in shielding. He should die quickly. Oh, and you have frozen. You're just trying to be a jerk, aren't you? You're going to go back in shielding again, or you're just going to take the death? Hey, he's going to be a champ and take the death. It'd been nice to get the pylon right before the Rift Guardian, but that's okay. Gotta keep stuff moving because we're still ahead, but I'd like to be a little bit more ahead just to guarantee it, because we're kind of right now, we're on progress to beat the Rift, but what's gonna happen if we get like a bad Rift Guardian or one that spawns pets? We're pretty much screwed, and a lot of Rift Guardians spawn pets, so we will see. Just gotta keep it moving while my pets try to battle these Exorcists. And I'm just gonna spirit walk over here, see if there's anything real quick. There's another elite. Gonna have to start kiting and being careful. This one is mortar, so we're gonna have to do the huffle shuffle, which basically means, ooh, you're just an asshole, aren't you? So now that it has vortex, I have to do the huffle shuffle, and I can't even use spirit walk because if I get vortex, I need that for that. So I can't spirit walk that. I'm low on HP. Are there any health globes? Yes, there are. I'm in trouble. If he does any type of vortex, I'm in trouble. I'm probably gonna die. if he does a vortex. But, oh, looks like I'm running grab that health club. Look at me, so dangerous. I'm so adventurous. Shouldn't have probably did that, though. That's really unsafe play. You don't want to do that. Alright, we're down to the last one here. When he dies, I'll be able to pick up his souls, his globes, which give me power. Wonderful. Now, I don't know if I should go down this area because it's probably going to be a dead end, and it looks like it is. So I'm just going to not go that way. I tried a cold fetish build. Somebody just asked that question in chat. It's not that great. They need the fetishes to actually like cleave. If they make cold fetishes cleave for a percentage of their damage, I think that would actually be a fantastic build. But unfortunately, they don't. So maybe they can put that in a suggestion box for later. Like maybe each individual element for each pet build can have a theme. You know, poison works with dots, cold works with cleave. Fire works with burn damage and high crits maybe, and physical just works with raw damage and crazy number damage, and like, you know, dog hits for like astronomical damage. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, AoE fetishes, just 5. I don't think that would break the game, just 5, because then you could run it with Cold Gargantuan and that would be pretty nice. And then combo that in with Small Man's Finger, it'd be awesome. Looks like we're doing okay. Got a lot of easy monsters. So I'm enjoying that. Alright, we're looking pretty good. And like I said, we're just kind of just micromanaging the pets by just keeping... We're like the supervisor. We're just doing everything we can to make the pets experience that much easier in killing stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm using Tasker and Theo. Especially if I'm not using Zuni, hell yeah, because that's a really good item to have. Alright, we're just making some great rift progress. Yeah, this is not Zuni. If you're not running Zuni, you definitely use Tasker and Seafood. I am. I got them on right now. Yeah, they're on my character. But you're probably going to be putting your Tasker and Theos inside the shells if you're running any type of Zuni build, in all honesty, unless you're running Tiki and Sack. Yeah, I'll show you my enchanted stuff right after the rift. Looks like we got a pretty easy monster, but he does have shielding, which is a downer. But hey, we'll just make do, like we always do. And he's also being a jerk with Arcane, but hey, at least you made him go clockwise instead of counterclockwise. Good. It's my belief that clockwise Arcanes are not that bad, but counterclockwise ones kill you. Okay, now we're getting surrounded, so I gotta reposition myself. I gotta be careful because I got somebody shooting a bolt at me behind me. And I gotta spirit walk in. There we go. Hopefully we can get that elite killed. He should be dying momentarily, because I do believe my dog is on him. Ooh! There we go. Can we spawn the Rift Guardian? If so, that'd be great. We'll have plenty of time if we spawn the Rift Guardian soon. So just a couple more monsters. Rift Guardian will spawn. I'll use the bathroom real fast, and we'll talk about the build one more time in its conclusion. And then we'll move on to the next build. We can start seeing how it's doing. Aw, these monsters want to hold out on me. Oh, we got a good one. Good. He doesn't have any monsters. Alright, so this should go pretty well. We have plenty of time to kill, basically. And I can kind of stand off to the side. As you can see, the zombie dog's putting in work right now. And he's just... Whoop! No, you don't! Spirit walks. He tried to knock me back onto the fire. That was some next level stuff. He, like, headbutted me back into, like, the fire pit on the ground. So as you can see, as long as you can just get to the Rift Guardian and it doesn't spawn pets, it's pretty straightforward. A tank and spank. It just beats him down. Like, you feel kind of bad for him. But I mean, that's the whole point of the poison dog. Its damage is pretty good, so it just melts everything. Not as fast as with the Zuni, but hey, without Zuni, it's actually pretty decent. So there you go, 42, Tall Man's Finger. Not the greatest, not the most fanciest one, but hey, there you go. I'll be right back. We'll talk about the gear and my setups on the Enchantress. Alright. Yeah, if you guys want to see the build, it's Tall Man 2.1. The reason I did this run on the PTR, I just wanted to do an update. We just did Greater Rift level 42. Basically, the gear that we're running is the classic Jerome. We're running the 3-piece Ogdals, all ancient. Of course, with poison damage on there, and of course zombie dog damage. We're running a 2-piece Blackthorns on the shoes and on the necklace. This is more damage versus elites and also a little bit more survivability. We're running a Tasker and Theo, Tall Man's Finger, and Unity Ring, of course. We're running the new Belt of Transcendence, which makes it so every time we use a Mana Spender, we generate a fetish, so we don't need to use Fetish Sycophants anymore. We got a Swampland Waiters. We got the Ukapin Serpent. And this is just to showcase, like, these 3 items are crafted. The Tasker and Theo, and pretty much a lot of other stuff are pretty much dropped. But this is just to show how the updated Tall Man's Fingers look. It's a lot different if you're running it inside of a group, or if you're running it like just on T6, because then I would tell you to use Zunimasa pieces with this so you can get the extra damage for the dog. But since you can't run Tall Man's Finger and have a Unity Ring and have a Ring of Royal Grandeur, you really just can't run it with Zunimasa yet, unless you want to be very daring inside the Greater Rift system. We're sitting at about, what, 60% crit chance, 79% critical damage. Our skills are Haunt with Poison Spirit, Piranhas with Frozen Piranhas, Spirit Walk with Jaunt, Zombie Dogs with Rabid Dogs, Fetish Army with Headhunters, Big Bad Voodoo with Slam Dance, Midnight Feast and Zombie Dog Handling to improve the damage of the dog, Pierce the Veil and Rush of Essence so we don't out of mana rush spell while spamming Haunt. For my Enchantress, she just simply has a Tormentor, chance to charm enemies when you hit them. She has her follower item, you follower cannot die, which is acquired for the double Unity combo, of course with an extra Unity Ring. And she got attack speed on this ring and more magic find, and then I was supposed to roll the necklace to attack speed so she can attack as fast as possible. Running Charm, Powered Armor, Erosion, and also Mass Control. If you want to run Crusader, he's perfectly fine as well. The Paragons would be, of course, till maximum movement speed, rest go in the end. First is critical chance, critical damage, and attack speed, then finally cooldown reduction. Defensive is armor, life, resistance, all then life regeneration. And then also life on hit, or probably resource cost reduction if you're using the Haunt. Area damage, life on hit, then gold fine. Yeah, so I mean, if you want to run the Enchantress, that's fine. If you want to run the Templar, that's fine. It's just for usually with pet builds, Enchantress works pretty nice, and she was hexing a lot, so it's pretty nice when she was doing that. But no. Her hex ability can affect elites. Like some elites, even though your fetishes tank them, it doesn't stop them from doing the effects. If she does her hex thing, it CCs the elites. And if you want to run an alternative, what you can do instead of Piranhas, you can actually run this setup where you run, instead of Rush of Essence, you run Gruesome Feast. Instead of Piranhas, you run simply Hex, because they changed Hex to make it Hex all the enemies within a 12-yard radius. I can do it 2 times while it's out, pretty much how the cooldown works usually most of the time. It can do it to elites, and it can do it to a trash. And when they're under the effects of Hex, they take 20% more damage. So if you run that Hex, you get the extra damage from the Gruesome Feast, you get the extra damage from them hexing all the time, and you get a little bit more CC versus the elites. Plus, with your Enchantress, she has her own version of Hex. So that actually ends up helping out a lot and stuff like that. So normally I would take the attack speed if this was Carnival, but since we don't really need attack speed, that's why I took the mass control. So it provides us a lot of CC. Probably would help more to run that, maybe even with Hex and the other setup I just said, when you're trying to fish and try to get to about 45. But I mean, just for getting 42, this is just basically a simple build that just shows you. The only thing that's really new is just the belt. Everything else is pretty much the same. You probably don't even need to run the belt. You could actually run Rain of Toads or Paranado if you really wanted to. But hope you guys enjoyed the update on the Tall Man's Finger build. I'll tell you right now, it's not the best build in game, but if you happen to get it and you want to run it, here's all the information for you guys to do so. So I'm Debo, and I'm out.